Like, yo, man, y'all putting Danny in all this algorithm. Y'all talking crazy. Like, y'all forgot what he does, man.
Yeah, you told him. You tried to warn him, man. You was telling people.
Yeah, man. Nah, like overall, I know, I think it's undeniable. Everybody knows you won. Like, how you feel like Safleur did? First off, let me ask you that.
I think he did amazing, considering the fact that he just came off of the he came off the 2-on-2 Norman pack.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, it was like Rum Nitty. He's been having it's like they just throwing him to the wolves, man. But this is like the tough way to train. This is the tough way to grow. But I guess that's URL's new method. But I was kind of talking in my third round about how I had to go through a process and work my way up before I was able to get legends. Meanwhile, y'all just y'all make it out the crucible and you get legends. So it I don't I'm not really opposed to that system because all the the tiers and the politics and all that stuff, you can still get great battles
Mm.
when you mix and match the rookies and the legends and things of that nature. Anybody can win on any given day or night. But at the same time, I do feel like maybe they should all battle each other first and then move up from there.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like yo, the process is what makes it rewarding when you.
Hold on. Let me put this on okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I was saying, I feel like the process always makes it rewarding when you actually get there because you went through steps to get there. When you just get there, you kind of don't appreciate the opportunity. And what I mean by that is you're not able to grasp it. That's why none of them, they're doing good, but none of them are having dominating performances where they're just overpowering us because they're not in position. It's all new to them. Like even the crowd, you got to think, right? When you going into this, you go from the crowd reacting to every line you saying. Not saying like every line's not crazy, but they doing that at the beginning because they shocked. And then now he's in front of Danny Myers and they not going that crazy. That's messing with his confidence because it's like, yo, these same type of lines I was just
Right.
rocking the building with, and now they're not working. But that's why I'm like, the process has to be slower because then they can understand. Okay, I can't use that when I'm in front of somebody like Danny. So they not really having. They're not. I don't feel like this process is helping them grow because you're going from like, you know what I mean, like you would consider it growing pains. Like if you have a crazy reaction in your first battle and you're like, oh my god, they love me, and then you go and realize something didn't work, you actually got time to fix it before you get the rum, before you get the DNA, John and
Right.
Danny. They're
Right.
just
Right.
putting them there, and it's like, you know what I mean, a couple more losses, it's going to be hard to get back up. That's why it's like I don't know if this is like the best way to go about it, in my opinion, anyway.
Absolutely, family. And besides, man, listen. Let's first of all, I'm not the practice guy. I'm
Yeah,
not. You're not the practice guy. You don't put these guys in front of us so they can figure it out. When you
yeah,
step in front of DNA, step in front of Danny Myers, you need to already have it figured out because
yeah,
we got it figured out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So only the real high level guys should be battling each other. At a certain point. Again, I'm not opposed to the outside cards and giving shots because I give shots,
mm-hmm,
but in terms of them thinking that they can beat me is beyond me because I've been like I said, yo, I'm not new to this shit, bro.
yeah,
I do this. I do this at a high level. I battled pretty much every legend you can think of.
mm-hmm.
Minus maybe like 8 names. Outside of that, I've battled them all. So, and I broke his style down before we battled, and I'm thinking like he's punching. He's a puncher.
Yeah,
He's not necessarily scheming. He's not necessarily. I mean, he does some real talk, some life talk here and there, jail talk, but he's a puncher at heart. And
yeah,
I think I say, yo, well, I've been in front of Nitty twice, Av, B Magic, Clone, Briggs Belvedere, Big K, JC. I battled all the punchers. Oh, Red, like you're not gonna do nothing that I haven't been in front of before.
yeah.
But what I'm about to do is something you never stood in front of before. And that's exactly what happened.
Mm. No, I agree with that. How do you let me ask you, what was your motivation going into it? Like, was it that niggas was playing? It's always these fucking bees getting in. This shit is crazy.
Get
What
kill
was
his
what?
ass.
Yeah,
Kill his
nah, he's
ass.
out of here. He's out of here. Nah, man, he's out of here, man. We need Beasley on the line. But what was your motivation going into it? Was it that
The
everybody was
motivation
playing
was
with your name, or was it just the
yeah,
fact
yeah, yeah,
of
yeah. That was part of it. For one, let you know, irregardless of what went on between me and Easy in the trenches card and me and Miss Hustle, let's
yeah?
not hit that I'm here for the
Hold on,
rapping.
I'm still yo. Now, hold on, let me kill this
Thought
nigga.
you
So
look, bro, you need a spray bottle that got alcohol in it. Rubbing
yeah,
alcohol.
yeah, I'm about to get this nigga right now, man. This shit is always funny. They go crazy when I be on here because people be leaving the fucking door open, and then these
And
shits
then
be
they just get in the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what you call it? What was I saying? Oh yeah. What was your
Well,
motive? What was your motive? What was your motivation going into it? Like, was it that they was playing with your name, or was it more so like, you know what I mean? Flair Soul is that dangerous, so I gotta get crazy with him.
well, I mean, it's a combination of things. For one, it was, they was playing with my name. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Two, let's give out reminders that I've been doing this like every Saturday this whole year. Every Saturday, I'm going crazy. I don't know how y'all not paying attention. You didn't see me and Dev the Demon in the parking lot. Y'all didn't see me and Alias the Addict. Y'all didn't see me and J2. Y'all didn't see me and Charlie Clips. Y'all didn't see me and
Mm.
Killer B. Y'all didn't see me and Mr. Biscuit. I'm going crazy every week.
Yeah.
And this is no different. So one of them was, of course, they was playing with my name. For two, he's a dangerous guy. If you play with him, he gonna get you out of there. But I've played this game long enough to understand what I was walking into, and I knew what I had to do. I just knew what I had to do. Like, let me show you I could punch. Let me show you I could rap. So when I get into rhyme patterns like melancholy moments finna get endured. Melancholy's opium in liquid form. Melvin Tyrese choke him on the kitchen floor. This is war. When you go into rhyme patterns like that, it's like now I'm separating myself from what you're doing right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're not just a puncher. Let me ask you this, just to end on it. We've seen them. What is it, like 3 or 4 times now? Do you feel like it's any of them right now that are ready for that actual battle? Or do you feel like after, he had Rum, Foots had Jerry, then they had me and John, then they had a battle with you, then Clutch had Chilla. Do you say at this point, like, yo, we gotta stop doing this? Like, let's start giving them
Yeah, absolutely. I think what has to happen is that the top six from this current class and the new top six that they just got Sunday or whatever, they all need to battle each other first in from each respective class. And then the top from this six need to battle the top from the new top six and make a whole card built on the new classes battling each other to establish who is the best of the best among the new guys first. And then when you establish who's the clear cut, top two, top three, those should be the guys that move on. And even then, they shouldn't just jump the line and get Rum Nitty. You shouldn't
yeah,
just jump the line and get Danny Myers. You can take on, I don't want to name names, but there's guys who maybe aren't as skilled as Danny Myers that you can put them in the ring with and test them versus a few veterans or journeymen or whatever you want to call them. And then if they can go crazy there, then you can move them up. But just throwing them in there like right now, here's the thing. Their position is, how do you turn down a Rum Nitty battle? How do you turn down a Danny Myers battle? Because that battle might not never come back around again. You might not never get a chance again. You got to take it while you can, especially
you know what's
rookie.
crazy with that? I feel like that's what they being told and that's what they think. But if you put in work, it will, because it wasn't thought of before. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like that more so like, if you already put in pain or did whatever, like if you new to it, it's like them like we would still battle them, and we would probably want to do it even more once they got their weight up, because then it'll really be a thing. Like right now, it's literally URL saying they can fuck with us, and everybody else having a little liking to them. Like, yo, let me see what you got. But nobody really believes that they can beat us. So for me, it's like it actually makes more sense after they wait. But I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the same time, you watching at home or wherever you at before. Like, yo, I want to be like these. Now, I mean, I want to be in the same situations as these guys. So when you get called, you're eager to do it. But like, if I was somebody's manager, I would be like, hold off because
Right.
you want it to count. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
You
want
don't want to just get in front of
to
them.
develop.
It's a difference to say, yo, I stood in front of somebody, than to say, yo, I went up there and had a war with somebody. Like if
And
you
I
don't feel
had
like
a
you war
war.
ready,
That's a fact.
yeah,
That's a fact. So it's just like with Golden Glove boxing, right? If you or just say the Olympics, if
yeah,
you win the gold at the gold medal in boxing, your first professional fight isn't Floyd Mayweather. You still gotta okay. You were the best in the amateur league. You was the best in the Olympics, and we sorted out who was the best of the best among that class. But now when you turn pro, you're 0-0. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Just jump right to the championship fight. Like you got to get ranked, work your way up, and prove that this Olympic shit carries over to the pros. Same thing with college NBA players. I mean, college basketball players. We got to see a lot of them be looking very promising in the college ball. They
mm-hmm,
get drafted, go to a league, and then the next season or two, you don't even be seeing them no more because that pro game is a different level.
yeah, for sure,
And I'm not saying that to like, I'm not putting down South Flair or Clutch because these guys are amazing. I'm just saying I feel like more development should be done before they just get, you know, these type of battles.
yeah,
And me, I'm pretty much at the point where I'm just not even taking no more. Anyway, I'm just because it's really a exercise in futility for me.
yeah,
It's like just like you, like yeah. I mean, you did what you had to do on No Impact because y'all said we the PG killers. I have a reputation for beating up all these hot new guys when they on their way up. I get them out of here every time.
yeah,
And you did that. Eventually, if they come to you again and say, "Yo, DNA, we got you and Authentic. Can you battle Authentic? And after that, can you battle Foots? And after that, can you battle Ease?" You're gonna be like, "Look, man, stop. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Do
yeah.
something for
You
me."
know what's crazy though? I wanted to do that shit fast though. Like, yeah, if it's long and drawn out, nah. But like, if they wanted to just line all six of them niggas up like 6 or 7 weeks in a row, I was with that because I know you said that too. I wanted to beat all of them. But I'm not trying. I'm not sure. Like it's a whole nother class out, so I feel like I'm behind right now.
Yeah, but imagine,
Now we get now I got 10 niggas to kill instead of like you know what I mean a new 6. So
yeah,
I'm trying to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
it's money. Yeah, it's consistent money, and it's not necessarily easy money because these guys are definitely very talented, and some of them might can catch you on a bad day. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But in terms of what you're looking for at this point of your career, is that something you want to continue to do? Do you want to continually be the gatekeeper every time? And meanwhile, we calling out Lux. We saying, yo, we need the battles that make sense for us. Cause those type of battles ain't really doing us no favors.
Yeah. Nah, for
It's
sure.
okay to give out shots here and there, but a continual onslaught of here's a crucible guy, here's a crucible guy, here's a crucible guy. Here, take this crucible. Now you start to feel like you're just being used to build their profiles.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's like timing. So like Summer Madness, you know what I mean? We got a credible name. Like, but you know, just the past time, sure, man. It's 12 months in a year, man. I got 4 months for one of them.
Wait a minute. Speaking of Summer Madness,
Yeah.
what's
What you was about to say?
up, man?
What you try? Oh,
What's up?
huh?
What's up with you and Summer Madness?
I mean, right now, I ain't nothing set in stone, but it's supposed to be Jerry.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
mean, but I mean, it's nothing is there yet. So who knows, man? You see today, as the story unfolds, you never know what could happen, man. Everybody was for certain Verb and Swamp was going to be on there. That shit is pretzel work.
Wow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't even want all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah. Yeah, I'm just saying though.
I
You
don't even
see, yeah,
all that in this play, but I do know, with RBE announcing what was that Ill Will and Hitman and the other battles they're going to announce, like, they really doing work.
yeah,
And so it'll be a good time for URL to say, look, all right,
yeah.
drop the hammer.
It's Showtime. It's Showtime. It's
Drop
definitely
the hammer.
Showtime right now.
We got some good shit coming up too.
Yeah,
Because even with Born Legacy, people was just like,
yeah. Let me
it's
ask you about that, right? Because I'm gonna bring Klutz on here in a few minutes. How you felt about the rest of the card?
I thought Clutch and Chiller was dope.
Okay.
I thought None and Real Deal was dope. If we talk about just, you know,
Okay, so two questions with that, and we just ended there because it's two things that's highlighted in those situations. First question: do you think Chilla Joe? I'm gonna ask Clutch this too when he comes on because it was against him. But in your opinion, do you think Chilla's third round was going too far?
no, I don't think he said anything super disrespectful or nothing. No,
Okay.
I don't. It's battle rap, man. You gotta, when you sign up to do this, and then you got, like, think about this, bro. My wife battled a drug addiction. It was public information.
Yeah.
Battle took it, added extra sauce on top of it, shit that wasn't even real. And I had to hear that for the last few years. And I never took it personal.
Yeah.
Now, with somebody being deceased, uh, you can say that's a little deeper. That's definitely a deeper situation. The mother of your child passes away,
Yeah.
and then somebody uses that. But I think what Chilla was saying was you use that as an angle,
Oh,
and
okay. Got you.
it's
Got you.
nice because it ain't like Chilla said, "I'm glad that shit happened. I'm happy."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he didn't do. So I don't think it was too far. And obviously I don't. I mean, you have to talk to Cuts about that. I don't.
Yeah. My
But
other.
battle rap, man, it's battle rap. Anything,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, I know anything goes. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? When I say too far, I'm actually, I should rephrase it like in your opinion. Because, you know what I mean? If we go in the grand scheme of things, I mean,
Nah, he
we
didn't
didn't
go. He
see a
didn't
lot
go
worse. Okay. And
because he didn't put it in a distasteful manner.
okay, and the last question. Smack None Smack's None third round versus Smack. How was that for you? I mean, the main thing people took from that was, you know what I mean, should None have Smack's number? Why doesn't he have it? But the message was bigger than that. So, you know what I mean? How you felt about it overall?
I was, that that's a conversation that he wanted to have with Smack. Um, I guess you can't have that conversation with Smack if you don't have his number, or you don't pull him to the side at an event and go air your grievances out with him. So he's got all these emotions and things bottled up within himself. So he felt like last year he was the most booked. He battled 11 times. He said something about 33 rounds, no chokes, no stumbles, and he's very reliable. And he's like, yo, the money that I'm getting is just barely enough to pay my rent, get an outfit for the battle, and I'm back broke. Like, I'm like, what am I doing? Why my money not going up? Now that part, he got to take accountability for himself on that end. And I told him this like 3 years ago. You got to start making yourself a hotter commodity. Like, do blogs, interviews, talk shit, because you kind of battle, you disappear, you go, you disappear, then you come back, and you battle, and you disappear, and it's like you're just, these fans and the memories is so fickle. You're here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you gotta be in the fans' mind even when you're not on the stage. And
absolutely.
that part, as far as building your money up, it's like you complaining about what you get paid. that has to be addressed with them, and you got to kind of do something to where they want to pay you more. So that, now as far as his personal relationship with Smack and URL, get none on here, man. Let's see
Nah,
what
nah,
he
nah.
got.
I already reached out to him. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting to see when he's available. I definitely want to have that conversation with him because I feel like, you know what I mean? Even though it came from the heart and it was from generated from a real place, you know what I mean? He actually had, like, everything he said off of that round, he has a chance to capitalize on that and get everything he wants off of from that round.
I said that. Do you think that round would jeopardize like his URL career? Like, would he
No,
not ever get
no,
booked again?
but what I try to tell people is just because you did something and didn't do it with the intention like for it to go viral or for it to become that doesn't mean you can't capitalize on it when it did. Just off of him saying that in the round, let's just go through the round real quick. He can get Smack's number now because Smack is gonna feel bad that he doesn't have it. If he does a bunch of interviews and calls somebody out, somebody's gonna feel like they could talk to him about what he could do to get more money, which means he has more battles lined up and more money lined up. So he actually did what he needed to do with that round. Now the question is, does he utilize it or does he get quiet again and you know what I mean, just say I got it off my chest and
Exactly.
disappear?
The ball is in his court. It's you gotta whether you're hot for the right reason or for the wrong
Wrong reason,
reason,
capitalize off of being hot.
capitalize.
There you go.
Don't let the moment just kind of come and go.
Cause it's going to go right. Like right now,
It's definitely gonna go.
with all the bullshit going on, through the midst of that, your round still has so much impact. That's what was going on yesterday. That's what was the running for the last 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like run that up, man. Like you should have been on every camera today, every camera tomorrow, and you know what I mean, start talking your shit on Twitter to get another battle. If that's what you want to do. Maybe you just wanted to get it off your chest. I don't know. So
Maybe he just wanted to say that and fall back. Cause
yeah,
like you
exactly,
said,
exactly.
you
But
know,
I definitely want him up here. I reached out. We're gonna see if we can make it happen. So we can, I mean, stop assuming and see what's going on. Clutch. I'm gonna bring Clutch on here, Danny. We're gonna talk to him. I told him 8:20. You know what I mean.